Hello America, hello Ryobi Nation. This is my workshop, welcome. The first thing I wanted to do when I organized the workshop was have it be very modular and have everything be very compatible and work with each other. So this pegboard cabinet is a design by Rogue Engineer. And I really liked it because pegboard can take up a ton of space, but this is very compact with the doors. So you open it up and you basically triple your amount of available pegboard space. You get the shelves down here. They have different screws, paint brushes, different size of nails all the way through. And I also put it on French cleats. The goal for that being, if you move, go to another shop, it's really easy to slip it up, take it to the next place. There's not a lot of mounting work on there. Just French cleats and then 2 screws going through into the post for a little extra stability. Obviously pegboard, you can move it around however you want to do it. You have a lot of customability and mobility with that. The next thing on our workshop you can see is sand holders. These were designed by Fix It Build That. The 2 biggest things in my shop that was a big mess was sandpaper and clamps. They're always laying everywhere. So these sandpaper holders were a really good fit. You can organize by grits, different sanders. Very quick and easy to find the exact sandpaper you need. And it's all on French cleat. So it's very easy just to take it down and move it to anywhere in the shop you need to take it. You need a little sanding station. Everything on the shop is French cleats. That kind of spoke to the modularity, the compatibility I was aiming for. So if I decide tomorrow I want to move everything around, the clamp rack, the sanders, anything can be switched however I want it to go. The clamp rack, use these for every project. It's really easy to design. This was also by Fix It Build That. It's just really easy. Nothing's clamped on, so it's really easy to just grab and go with clamps on it. And then I add a little extra storage on the sides for my most commonly used squares and stuff like that. The next thing, the big piece, was workbenches. I wanted all my workbenches to be the same design. These were planned by Rogue Engineer, and they're all on wheels, and they're all the uniform height. So you can pick them up, move them around. I'll constantly rearrange these in my shop based on what project I'm working on. And the big thing I was working on was I made custom tables for my miter saw and my table saw. The goal being I can then use these as in-feed out-feed tables. So you just line them up, and they're the same flush height, table saw, both workbenches, and the miter, and that becomes in-feed out-feed. I can put a table here, put a table on the other side, same thing with the table saw. I'll have a side feed table, an out feed table. Saves me a ton of time and effort just to have everything on the same consistent height. Whatever project I'm working on, I can move anything around the way I need it based on the project. You also notice on the edge of the table, I put French cleats. The goal for that is that same modularity. You want to move the sander over, drop it down, boom, sanding station. Wherever you go, you're working right here. I also made a rosin paper roll holder. That was kind of my own design, and I scaled it down to fit perfectly on the workbenches. So you'll notice, drop it on there, slide it out, and now if you're painting, gluing, poly, sanding, spray painting, you're protecting your work surfaces. I want these to last a little longer. I plan to use them for everything. So I did cover them in hardboard, which is nice and slick, which is another really good thing if you're doing in-feed, out-feed, or sliding wood. It's a nice, smooth, perfectly flat kind of glaze surface. And then rosin paper is really cheap. You drop that on, you paint whatever it is, tear it off, throw it away. This goes back on the wall, and you can start over. I wanted very modular projects. Everything's compatible with everything else. Everything can be moved around, and everything's the same height. Everything's on French cleats. Everything's on wheels. It's a very small workshop. I want to be able to customize it on the whim for whatever project I'm working on. So thank you for watching, and I hope you got some great ideas.